Do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. Well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation. What up, guys? It's your boy Nakamoto Crypto here, and today we got a $75,000 Bitcoin price within the next few weeks, according to this article. BTC USD is perfectly repeating a run-up from 2013's all-time high, price analysis reveals. Despite mixed feelings about the 2020's outlook, Bitcoin is looking like it will hit $75,000, and that could happen within the next few weeks, according to this analyst uploading a fresh price chart to Twitter on June the 7th. Ken Allen's alternative advisor, Timothy Peterson, talked about a similarity to the 2013 bull run. Peterson eyes almost perfect to a 2013 correlation. Tracking Bitcoin's price recovery from its lows of 3,600 in mid-March this year, Peterson noted that its recovery almost exactly tracked the price action from 7 years ago, guys. The result, he argued, could keep up the copycat move. BTC topped out at $1,300 back then, and a similar 700% bull run at today's price would give you that target of $75,000, guys. This is incredible. So he reckons number one cause of that will be the Mt. Gox factor. So for those of you who don't know what Mt. Gox is, it was one of the first exchanges in the early crypto game that went down because of a hacking, and people are still trying to get their coins back and still nothing. So while such a spike seems unlikely, he says Bitcoin is already exhibiting a strong sign that it is in recovery mode from the lows that will never reappear. So according to this guy, a $3,600 Bitcoin we just might never see. And specifically, miner activity and associated data have mimicked December 2018, when Bitcoin bounced out of a year-long bear market at $3,100. Nonetheless, comparing today's Bitcoin market price with the 2013 one, it is all but impossible. At the time, Mt. Gox was the only major exchange, itself imploding to cause a massive price crash. Many argue that Mt. Gox was itself responsible for the run for the 2013 $1,300 Bitcoin bull run. So other analysts much more sober on the outlook for 2020, according to Cointelegraph's market Philb. There is little consensus around the major breakout, even above $10,000 this year. So some other analysts don't believe that we can crack that $10,000 mark. This is crazy though, because for the last few weeks, it has been happening. Every time we hit 10K, some exchanges go down. We get some bad news, like Coinbase is under maintenance. Some people are trying to cash out, but they can't. And then we hit some lows again right after we hit that $10,000 mark. What's been happening? I don't know. This has just been one of the flattest year of crypto so far. I mean, Bitcoin in particular. Next, this group of Cardano investors is likely behind ADA's 75% surge on on-chain data. Unlike Bitcoin, which is trading at the same price it was 2 weeks ago, Cardano has been erupting higher over that same time frame. Over the past 14 days, ADA had rallied from 0.053 cents to a local high of 0.094 cents, a difference of 77%. This is crazy gains for those traders out there. This rally has allowed it to retake its seat as the 10th largest cryptocurrency outpassing Tezos, Crypto.com coin, and Stellar Lumens. On-chain data shows that a group of investors were behind this price action. So according to analysts shared by a blockchain analyst firm into the block on June the 5th, behind the recent surge in the Cardano price may have been fueled by large investors. $7 billion worth of cryptocurrency, which is more than 300% of its market capitalization, was transacted by large size ADA holders on May the 31st alone, a 1,700% higher than that of the day prior to that. The parabolic increase in volume of ADA transaction came as were relatively few crypto investors on social media platforms like Twitter interested in the asset, further confirming it was whales that drove this surge upwards. What's behind the move, they reckon? Now that we know who is likely behind ADA's recent strength, then it's fitting we now look at what's the move. So as covered extensively by this outlet, the rally began around the time of the start of the launch of the Shelly testnet, which is like Ethereum 2.0 but for Cardano. If you catch my drift, that's to say Shelly is the next era of smart contracts blockchains, which has been underperforming its competitors like Ethereum in terms of adoption. So according to Cardano's founder Charles Hoskinson, the blockchain is now at a point, or at least getting to a point, where it can process 1,000 transactions per second. This is crazy. Basically eclipsing any other leading blockchain currently in use. Wow. So Ethereum 2.0, you guys better get your stuff together because Cardano's coming. They have been working, and if Shelly does whatever it was meant to do, this is going to be crazy and incredible. Given that ETH sometimes can be really slow, the Ethereum blockchain itself can be really slow. Sometimes there have been reports of people, especially like myself, who have been sent Ether and have been waiting for like 3 days before it hits your wallet. This has personally happened to me, and that's crazy. Something has to be done about that. And yeah, I mean, Cardano just might be that third generation crypto project that just takes off. And its founder, Mr. Charles Hoskinson, is like a mathematician. He's got a team behind him. They have been working endlessly. People have been waiting for Shelly since like 2017. Back then, I used to hear people talking about Shelly, and Gorgon. I never really understood what it was about, but now that they're breaking it down, yeah, I mean, Cardano, who knows? Everybody's is gonna be now shooting up to get some ADA coins, getting ready for the staking. So ADA continues to show signs of strength in the market, and there are some emerging decoupling indications year to date. Its impressive development activity rate continues to rise. So there it is, guys. No financial advice, all opinions, but ADA, come on, Cardano itself, they have been working endlessly to get this project up and running on the mainnet. And each day we are getting closer and closer to Shelly, guys. Next up, we got China could force Donald Trump and the feds to destroy the US banking system, guys. This is breaking news. So Donald Trump has reignited his long-running battle with China, something that's likely to heavily feature in his re-election campaign. Meanwhile, China is poised to launch a digital version of the yuan and could be about to create serious problems for the United States banking system, potentially forcing the US to digitalize the dollar to compete. Y'all hear that? Breaking news, this is crazy. First they were banning cryptocurrency, criminalizing it. Now you have governments, nations, literally nations, digitalizing their money, pretty much building it on the blockchain. This is incredible. And Bitcoin and the blockchain was just born like 11 years ago, like in 2009. 11 years later, China's creating digital currencies, and now US is competing with China. They're looking at taking down pretty much the United States high and mighty dollar. Now Federal Reserve has warned central banks digital currencies might one day replace commercial banks. This is the Federal Reserve warning, creating a deposit monopolist and playing havoc with the banking system, guys. So each and every day, crypto is getting closer and closer and closer to mass adoption. The blockchain is getting closer and closer to mass adoption. It's like they try to ignore it, but it's right there. It is coming. It's like the revolution will not be televised. The crypto revolution will be live, guys. And on that note, if you like the content, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and thank you to my very first few subscribers. Thank you all. I've been your boy Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.